If there's a more fitting nickname in the world of sports than Walter Payton Sweetness, I, for one, have never heard it. In a single word, it captures Walter's abilities on the field as well as his approach to people off it. 51 men have received the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year award. Tonight, another player will join this group, and this man's commitment to helping others is beyond reproach. He is definitely a man Walter would be proud of. Here's a look at J.J. Watt's story.
Hello. I'm coming in hot. What's going on? I'm here for the...
I grew up in a middle-class family. You know, we weren't rich, but we weren't poor. One thing that my parents always taught me growing up was that there are people out there that don't have it as good as us.
We just wanted them to be able to learn that giving back meant more than receiving.
Yes.
And the difference that it makes for people, and he was always amazing with that.
He always encouraged me to volunteer, to sign up for things, to go out into the community and give back. And then in college, it was starting my own foundation.
Good job, good job, good job.
Even a lifetime of service could not have prepared anyone for what happened in August.
Harvey barreled ashore overnight, packing 130-mile-an-hour winds.
We have been praying for quite a while now so we can get some kind of a break.
It's been about 5 months now. 5 months since an American city was devastated by a storm as catastrophic as any in history. Homes destroyed, families torn apart, lives left in utter ruin. And as a country watched in despair, one man emerged to give us hope.
Come on up. Wow, you guys packed it in there. Hang on, let me slide you over.
I try and do as much as I can under the radar, but at the same time, I sit there and I think the more that you do and show people, then it also encourages people to want to help.
J.J. Watt was in Dallas when Hurricane Harvey touched down in Houston, on the road with the Texans in preseason.
I felt helpless. I felt like I was watching my city, these people who supported me throughout my career, going through such a difficult time.
The pictures told but part of the story. These weren't just houses, they were homes. Entire family histories erased, like that of the Gutierrez family.
Just to lose everything, it's a sinking feeling, you know. And it was not only us, it was all through the street, all through the neighborhood. It looked like a war zone.
You know, you don't have a home, you're homeless. My thing was to find a home for my kids.
As a shocked nation watched the devastation grow each day, J.J. Watt did the thing he had always done best. He decided to lead.
I want to start a fundraiser because I know that these recovery efforts are going to be massive. I'm going to start this thing. I'm going to put in, my own money and see if people match it. I didn't know we were going to hit 200,000. We just passed the $1 million mark.
We just passed $2 million.
He's like a guiding light, man. He is a spark.
He plays such a huge part in people's lives, not only in football, but just for everybody.
We just passed the $20 million mark.
I can't say thank you guys enough for everything that you've done so far and you're going to continue to do.
He set a goal to raise $200,000. Instead, in a week, he ended up getting 200,000 different people to donate, which added up to more than $37 million. But the money was always just the start. JJ got his and thousands of other boots on the ground, making sure the donations went to those who needed it most.
I would go up to the FEMA distributing places to get help. They even told me my only hope was to wait and to see what J.J. Watt would do.
What we're going to do is we're going to rebuild homes. We're going to restore childcare centers and after-school programs. We're going to provide food for those who need food, and we're going to provide professional medical services, both physical and mental health.
Without him raising all this money, we definitely would not have our home at all.
I was in tears. My kids are going to be back home.
It was a huge answer to our prayers. Guys, oh my gosh, thank you so much for everything.
My pleasure. Welcome home.
As the city worked to rehabilitate, JJ ended up alongside it, with a leg injury sidelining him for the season. But hard work is nothing new to this man. No one else in that moment, in that city, could have done what J.J. Watt did. No one else could have led the way so powerfully from devastation to hope.
Even though he's hurt, he wanted to show that you could still go, you're strong, never give up.
He cares. He cares about everybody. He cares about his community. He cares about the people.
You know what my wife said?
What'd she say?
Your mom and them raised you right.
Oh, I appreciate that.
He's just been a beacon, not just in Houston, but for our programs all across the U.S.
Every single day, there's a brand new reason for why it's worth it. Wow, looks nice. We're happy to have you guys home.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce the 2017 Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year, J.J. Watt.
Thank you. Thank you. Yesterday I had a chance to, we had a few events for the nominees, and I had a chance to spend a lot of time with both Greg and Benjamin, the other nominees for this award. And there's one thing that I know, it's that I wouldn't rather share this nomination with two other guys than them. They represent everything that's right about this league. They represent everything that's right about the players in this league and giving back to the community. So please give a round of applause to both Greg and Benjamin. We also had a chance to spend some time with the Payton family, the beautiful Miss Connie, her daughter Brittany, and son Jarrett. I cannot express how humbled and honored that I am to be mentioned in the same sentence as Walter Payton, a man who did everything right not only on the field, but also off of it. And I'm going to continue to try and live that legacy and make that family proud. So thank you all for supporting me. Speaking of family, I cannot thank my own enough. My mom, Connie, my dad, John, my brother, TJ, my brother, Derek, and my beautiful girlfriend, Kalia. Thank you for standing side by side with me through everything and always being willing to lend a helping hand. I couldn't have done any of this without you, so thank you. I love you guys. This award is called the Man of the Year Award, but I promise you it is so much bigger than just one man. This award is about the inherent good that lies within humanity. It is about the city of Houston and its ability to overcome adversity at a time when it all seemed lost. It is about the hundreds of thousands of people from all over the country and all over the world who donated to a city they may never have been to people they may never meet, but they donated simply because they saw their fellow human going through a difficult time and they wanted to help out. This award is about true heroes, like police officer Norbert Ramon, who is in his 24th year on the job, and he's going through chemotherapy to battle stage 4 colon cancer. When the storm hit and there was no way to get to his station, he found a way to get to the only station he could get to. And over the course of the next 3 days, he and his unit helped rescue over 1,500 people by boat to deliver them to safety. Throughout the storm and its recovery, we have seen thousands of examples like Officer Ramon, and I am certain that there are thousands more which we do not see. Everyday people stepping up to help out their fellow human when they need it most. Whether it be something as big as rescuing thousands of people by boat or as small as starting a lemonade stand to donate money to the cause. Time and time again, we are shown how beautiful and generous the human spirit can be. And in today's world, more than ever, it is that spirit that we need to see more of. I started my foundation in college after seeing a story on TV about a safety at Florida State named Myron Rolle. Myron had started his own charitable foundation while still attending school. I'd never even thought about that as a possibility. I just assumed you had to be a millionaire to have a charity. I didn't know any better. I've never met Myron, I've never spoken to Myron, and I'm sure he doesn't know that he's the reason I started my foundation. But Myron showed me what's possible, and he helped to inspire me. And because of that, and because of my mom and our incredible volunteers of my foundation, there are now thousands of kids getting an opportunity to play sports after school that otherwise may not have. And there are now people in Houston who are benefiting from the donations from all over the world from the funds that we raised. Whether we realize it or not, we are affecting everyone around us with our every move. The more that we can shine a light on the positivity and the good that there is in this world, the better off we're going to be. We all have to go through this crazy journey together, so why not help each other out and make it as great of a journey as possible? I'm incredibly grateful, I'm incredibly thankful to receive this award, and I will cherish it for the rest of my life. The only thing that I ask of you is to join me in trying to carry on the legacy that Walter Payton left behind, of leaving this world better than we found it. Take a moment, ask yourself, how can I make a difference? No matter how big, no matter how small, how can I make a difference? And when you have your answer, go out and do it. Thank you, I appreciate it. Everybody have a wonderful night.